Hello, dear authors and prospective authors. Brooke Warner. I'm publisher of She Writes Press, and this is part of the FAQ that I am doing for all of you. The question this time around is, how can indie authors maximize their success? Really good question, really important one. I would say to give yourself time to build what needs to be built prior to publication. One thing that happens is that authors or writers rather who are becoming authors finish their books and then they are like, I'm ready. I am ready to publish. I'm done. What's lacking there is an author platform. They haven't really spent time putting together how they're going to get the book out into the world. What are the mechanisms that they're going to use to drive sales, whether that is social media or video or teaching classes or speaking. And this stuff takes time. Even deciding that you're going to publish tomorrow on She Writes Press, you would have a year and a half before you could become an author with us. And I always say to authors who have that time, use it wisely. And a year and a half is not even that much time to build. So you can start to put content out into the world. We're very lucky that we have tools like Substack and other places that we can begin to elevate and put out our own content in ways that are meaningful. Having some kind of social media strategy where you're posting consistently about topics that are pertinent to your book and the things that people would be drawn to if they were interested in your book. The other thing is sometimes authors will start a podcast, which I highly recommend. I have one myself. I love it, but it's a lot of work, and these things require you to be very consistent. Consistency is so key. Success as an indie author is in consistency, hard work, showing up even when it feels hard, even when it feels like no one is listening. That's something that Mark Nepo, who I work closely with, who is a New York Times bestselling author, said to me one time. He said, I'm so glad I kept writing even when no one was listening. And I've always taken that to heart because it's hard. It's hard when you post something and you get not very many likes. It's hard when you start something and you don't have much of a following. But the thing is that a following takes a long time to build. And so success, your success is really going to be dependent on the effort and the passion and the drive and the consistency that you put into all of the efforts, which in my view are a mosaic. Really, it's a mosaic of things that you are doing, from social media to writing content to video to audio to getting your stuff placed in journals or op-eds in newspapers or other people's blogs, other people's Substacks, whatever it is that you can do to get your voice and your message and your thoughts and your themes out into the world. That's going to make you be successful. And then before I end this whole thing about content and getting your work out into the world, the second piece of this would just be to ask good questions and hire good people. The best authors or the most successful authors are not trying to work in a vacuum. They're working in partnerships. They have a good team members, and that could be anyone from someone helping you with your social media strategy, marketing people, publicists, people who are doing your content in different kinds of ways. That might mean doing your memes, helping you with your podcast, helping you with your videography, whatever it is that you don't know how to do, making sure that you're partnering with someone who does, who can help you be as successful as absolutely possible. And then ask questions. When you get your publishing deal, be in partnership with your publisher. Ask them how you can help them help you. If they don't have an answer to it, that's their problem. But, I usually have an answer to that when my authors ask. And so we want to be in constant communication and hearing what you're up to and knowing what you have in mind so that we can meet you where you are. So that is my tip for now. And thanks for listening.